Joining us here on the Mercedes-Benz Vans phone line is only one of two gentlemen in the history of the National Football League at the tight end position to come out of the gate in his rookie season with a 1,000-yard receiving campaign. He is on the Mercedes-Benz Vans phone line. Back here on the program, I think, did we speak to him before the draft last year? I think that's what we did.
I think so, yeah.
From the Atlanta Falcons, Kyle Pitts. How you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Where have we found you? Where have we found you? Where are you exactly right now? Where you are?
I just got out of practice.
It sounds like so did your teammates. It sounds like school's out right now, actually. Uh-oh. I guess we should continue to talk because we don't want to actually hear what's going on behind you. So walk me through, what does a mandatory minicamp practice look like in year two for you, Kyle Pitts?
Like how it's going?
Yeah. Like, walk me through. Like, what'd you do today, for instance?
Just came out. We went over some situational things.
Okay.
I'll say in-game situations, just, fine-tuning the small details so that we don't have mental mistakes. And then we went over some other red zone things, and that was pretty much it. Okay, very good. And Arthur Smith, year two, how are things already maybe a little bit different than year one, Kyle? I would say he's coaching me the same.
Okay.
So that part's not changing. Still coaching me hard, bringing the best out of me. So, obviously I appreciate that. But just taking a more mature step, and, I feel like he's trying to, help me along the way. So, I appreciate it.
Okay. When you say he coaches you hard, can you give me an example of that, Kyle?
I feel like it holds me to a high standard, and every detail matters, every snap matters. So just, trying to get me to, trying to help me be the best player I can be.
So, again, if like an example, after every snap, he'll come up to you and critique something that you've done. Like, what would that possibly be for you?
That could be a slight example, or one example, or just maybe he'll pull me aside after practice and he'll say something, or just maybe he'll watch some on film and he'll say, "Watch this," and maybe look at it this way, and I'm like, okay, then that'll just be something I'll go back and watch tape, or whatever he trying to tells me to fix. I'll make sure I fix it and don't make that mistake again. Okay, and then when he walks away, you mumble under your breath something that you don't want him to hear. Is that how it works as well? No.
No? All right. I'll be honest with you, that's the way I feel whenever I interview him. He accuses me, Kyle. He accuses me of having an agenda when I speak to him. Always. He does. I don't know. I have no comment. So are you saying it sounds familiar? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to get in trouble. No, I'm not going that far. Okay. So Marcus Mariota is now atop the flow chart there. Clearly, he and Matt Ryan have completely different games. What is your adjustment level and he to yours on that front, Kyle Pitts?
I would say adjustment, just maybe that, I wouldn't say it's a major adjustment, but obviously, like you said, two different playing styles. So Marcus is who he is, and Matt is who he is. So I appreciate Matt for my first year, and him helping introduce me to the NFL, and start my NFL career up like that. And then Marcus is, we're building a bond along with the rest of the offense. So.
How did Matt Ryan help you get acclimated last year, Kyle?
On the field, just, different ways to try and take care of your body, mentally lock in, and how he may be prepared, in his younger years, and maybe places where he messed up, where he doesn't, he's telling me not to mess up in. Off the field, just how to handle adversity with your family, your girlfriend, spending money, all those different type of things.
Really, he was helping you on that sort of front, life front.
I was quick to ask questions.
Well, really? Okay. And so you asked him questions about all that, and he gave, like, what's the best piece of advice he gave you?
The best piece of advice I would say he gave me is to live where your feet are, and just take every day, where it is. Don't think in the past. Don't think in the future. Live where your feet are. And when everything that you do, ace it in your way. Mm-hmm. Just try and do it to your best ability, whether it's in this building or out of the building. So that's something that kind of sticks with me, and I kind of use it every day.
Kyle Pitts here on the Rich Eisen Show. What was your biggest adjustment last year? Now you look back, you know what a rookie season felt like, was like. What looking back was your biggest adjustment from Florida to Atlanta?
I would say the mental part of it.
Okay.
Just being able to know that there are people out, there are other athletes that you're playing against that may be slower but smarter. So you have to. It's not all about just raw talent. You have to be smart with the game. You got to know what he has, what his leverage is, things like that. So mentally, just trying to be faster, because I feel like the game is 90% mental, 10% physical. So to be able to beat him first, mentally, and know what he's going to do, that can help me on the 10% side and win my matchup and do, whatever opposite is that he's doing. So
how do you think you'll be better at that this year? Is that the thing that you think you can improve upon the most in year two for you?
I would say that's definitely a staple in growth that I've been trying to get better at. Just being able to see things quicker and react quicker so that I can win my matchup faster.
Kyle Pitts here on the Rich Eisen Show. I had you in fantasy last year, Kyle. And I really enjoyed having you on my team. I need you in the end zone more this year. Is that wrong for me to say something like that to you so directly this year, Kyle?
No, that's what that's just what you're saying.
Okay.
I think God and Coach Smith control that.
In that order?
I'm going God first.
I like it. So Coach Smith and getting you in the end zone. How are we going to scheme you into the end zone a little bit more this year?
I don't have that answer for you. I just, whatever play is called, I go out there and I try and win my matchup.
Okay, very good. And so coming up this year, what are your goals? Have you written them down specifically? Are you one of those?
I have written them down,
okay,
but I am not, letting them out.
Where are they written down? Where you got them?
In my bathroom.
In your bathroom. Okay. Yeah. On a mirror? Is that where you got to tack to a mirror? So you see them every day?
Yes.
Really? Have you? Is this the first time you've done that, or you've done that your whole life?
I started in Florida, but I would do it in my locker because it was a little different. I was at the facility a little more.
Sure.
But I would say now at the NFL, I just when I wake up, that's something that I see. So
every day, and it motivates you, and it gets your like. How does that work? What does it do for you?
Give me a small reminder of this is what you're trying to achieve. So you got to do the certain things to be able to achieve it. So that's just how I look at it.
Okay, Kyle Pitts, you go on with yourself and say hi to your coach Arthur Smith for me, and tell him that I wasn't having an agenda with you. I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing. Okay. And I wasn't, gotcha, because he thinks I'm trying the gotcha stuff, and I'm not going. I didn't, I'm not that guy. I guess he got that in my head. So do me that favor and pass that along to him, will you please? And I appreciate you calling in. Be careful. Have your head on a swivel in that locker room, Kyle. Okay, you be well. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have a good rest of your summer. Let's talk during training camp, if not beyond.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, that's Kyle Pitts, everybody, of the Atlanta Falcons.